Erik Rokisky here. Today, I'm going to teach you how to do the kettlebell swing. Start out with your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. From the side perspective, you're going to have the bell out in front of you. Pull your hips backwards. As you pull your hips back, push into the ground to keep the knee stacked over the ankle. You should feel a stretch on the backside of your legs. From there, grab the bell, squeeze it hard. Think about squeezing your armpits. Hike the bell backwards, drive it up under the legs, back down to the ground again. Start out here first to get used to the movement pattern. When doing the swing, we want to focus on bringing our hands up into our groin as much as possible. If our hands are down here, it's going to round our back and pull us into a bad position. So reach up into that groin. You're going to be okay, ladies and gents. Nothing bad is going to happen, but get up in there. From here, we will push the ground away, driving our hips forward in space. By doing this, by having explosive movement, our arms will naturally lift out in front of us. It's okay if your elbows are slightly bent. I'm more worried about driving your hips and pushing the ground away than the upper body. So I get here at the top. I'm not arching excessively. I'm braced like I'm doing a plank, and I'm pushing the floor away throughout. Now, when we're lowering it back down, our hands are going to go first before our hips. Once our hands go underneath our hips, we then hinge back and start the movement all over again. So let's do this in real time. Here we go. Grab your bell, hike it backwards, drive hips, hinge, 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 hinge. You're doing the swing, when you're hinging backwards, if your knees go forward slightly, that's perfectly fine. It's not a big deal. We just don't want to see a squat movement. So it shouldn't look like this. That is not the objective of the exercise. We want to make this a hip dominant movement. So our hips should be pulled back higher than our knees, just like we're doing a deadlift. If you found this video useful, please subscribe to the YouTube channel to stay up to date for more exercises and tips on how to train against gravity.